All right, so kicking things off with a little bit of back today, and want to share with you guys over here on IGTV. Yes, this will go up on YouTube, but probably not until tomorrow. So, if you are on IGTV, you officially saw this first. All right, so back day, starting out with chest supported rows. Benefits and cons of starting out with an exercise like this. The best way to describe the pro is that you can use a heavy amount of weight at the outset of your workout and really just work to smash the muscle. This has been an effective tool for a lot of people in bodybuilding over the course of many, many years. I've used it many, many times, and it's things like that actually help build a lot of muscle, starting out with your biggest movement first and then going on to more of your isolation stuff a little bit later in the workout. Now, here is the caveat. With that, I don't feel, now as I've gotten older in training age, I don't feel that you can connect with the muscle really good when you start out with a big basic compound exercise. So, in that situation, normally what I would like to do is I would warm up with some type of pull down movement, and then I would move into a big movement. But we started with some rows and we wanted to thicken up our back. Well, at least I did. Can't speak for Lamar and Fred, but in any event, that's what we did today. So good lead off exercise. Now that I look at the tape a little bit, form is always going to be a evolving process, right? It's something that I'll continuously work on. I know I need to let it down a little bit more. I know I need to get a fuller range of motion. But we're going to have to definitely keep working on that and make sure that we just go ahead and keep doing it. Now, as far as sets and reps go, I have been in the mindset of 2 work sets, 1 back off set. I have friends that are doing 1 main set and then 2 back off sets just to really push the volume up. I know. I can hear people right now. Volume is not the main driver of hypertrophy. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, adding some volume can help you get bigger. What the fuck you want me to say here? So, but in any event, heavy weight, reps, overtime produces muscle. That's really all I got. So, I mean, if you start off with a big exercise, know that you will smash the muscle in a good way, but also your mind-muscle connection may be compromised because that's a lot of neurological load that you're putting on your muscle, that you're putting on your brain to be able to have to balance a lot of weight. So please keep that in mind when you do stuff like this. And up next is some bent over rows on the T-bar. Another thick, big back builder. Really love this one. Varying machines hit it. Varying machines, I should say. I use have a little bit of a different strength profile. So the Nebula machine is pretty basically straightforward, while as the Arsenal strength machine is just very, very heavy at the front with varying grips and a inverted T-bar, where the T-bar attachments the V-bar, the handles are flipped out. So it's a little bit different from the Nebula, whereas the handles are flipped in. So if you notice, when we do these type of exercise, we want to make sure that we're bracing in the lower back. We want to make sure that we are just really tight, because when you front load weight like this is very difficult, very hard on the lower back. Like I said, I love the exercise, but also at the same time, you have to recognize the limitations of it as well. So when you get to 5 plates, which is essentially 225, you will see here, Lamar is having a very difficult time with it, having to get up and reset. And then when he bent down to row it, he only got it a couple of times. So when you have weight like this that's not distributed in a favorable way, things can go a little bit hairy, so to speak. So you definitely want to be on your P's and Q's when you use an exercise like this. So yeah, another big back builder, one that I definitely love quite a bit, and one that should be in really everyone's arsenal, in my personal opinion. Another exercise I like, this is the seated arsenal strength row, variation of the hammer strength row. Now, as you can see, I have individual handles linked up to the actual handles. That's generally how I like to perform this exercise. However, we switched it up today, and we just went ahead, and for the subsequent sets, we just went ahead and handled the regular handles. As you can see, we take a neutral grip and we're just rowing. Now, benefits of this exercise: builds up the upper back. We've become a very lat focused, lat biasing culture in bodybuilding right now, which is all well and good, but let's not forget our upper backs as well. So let's continue to bias the lats, but let's continue to put pressure onto our upper backs. That's number one. Number two, if you are just lifting for recreation or anything like that, this will actually help give you that density, that depth, that intimidating appearance that you want when you put on a tank top. You know what I mean? So you can work up pretty heavy. You want to try to work through a full range of motion, as best you can. Get you a full stretch as much as you can, and then just pull it back and work those rhomboids, work that mid-trap area, and just really get that area big. If you put enough load on here, you can really build up a big back. And there's variations of this exercise that you could do too. Like you do these one arm, you can attach an individual handle, and then you could do it like that. So the versatility of this particular piece of equipment is actually quite high. All right. And if you really, really work hard at it, it's going to be a back builder. I guarantee you, if you push yourself on it, it will be one of your most favorite back exercises that you do. And finishing up here with a superset of upper back rows and Swiss bar rows. This was a really good finisher to the workout. Everyone did 3 rounds, and we left pretty pumped up and ready for the day ahead, because this was an early morning training session. So guys, was really happy to see you. Really happy to link up with you guys to train. So it was a great time. Happy 10th year, and root to the Qs.